So, I went to go see The Hateful Eight. It's the 8th film by writer-director Quentin Tarantino, and it's the one that actually almost didn't even get made. At one point, an early version of the script had been leaked to the internet, and Tarantino said that he was canceling the entire thing, no more movie, you guys ruined it for everyone. Luckily, he changed his mind, and we now have a film. Yay! So, the title for this film is incredibly apt. I mean, yes, there's a plot, it's very nicely written. Basically, you have 8 strangers who all happen to meet up at a haberdashery by happenstance. Or is it really happenstance? For one member of the group is a bounty hunter who's bringing a really expensive bounty to hang, right? So it's a $10,000 bounty, taking the bounty to town to get killed, right? And so maybe some of the people are there to free the prisoners. Maybe some of them are there to kill the bounty hunter and take the bounty for themselves. You don't know. But really, what takes center stage in this film is the fact that the movie is about 8 people who are they're all horrible people who spew hate and vitriol and venom and vile at each other for most of the entire runtime of the film. As I said, it was very well written. Some of the scenery is beautiful. I enjoyed it. They managed to put in a bit of a locked room murder mystery at one point in the film. It's told in a couple different acts. Nice setup. I enjoyed the structure of it, but I could not stand the characters. They're all vile, horrible, horrendous people, which is the point, mind you. That's kind of the point. But this movie's a little bit hard for me because I liked it and absolutely hated it at the same time. I enjoyed the dialogue, I enjoyed the writing, it was nicely put together, but I could not stand watching the characters because they were all so just horrendous. Like, there were good bits, and it looked like it was going up at a certain point, but just hateful, horrible characters. Hateful, horrible characters, which, again, is the point. Really, the closest comparison I can make is this film feels like an intentional self-homage to Reservoir Dogs, right? You take a group of people, stick them together in one location, one room, really, and then ramp up the tension, heavy dialogue, heavy conversation, ramp up, and then violent, bloody violence at the end. So that's kind of the same thing here for The Hateful Eight, except interspersed in that huge amounts of casual racism and just meanness, right? And I'm gonna mention a spoiler here, right? So if that bothers you, I'm gonna have an annotation so you can jump ahead. But here goes. There's a bit in here wherein one character taunts another character with the fact that they slowly tortured and violated a member of their family. And it's not just sort of a conversation bit, you actually see the flashback. Now, it's not tawdry and it's not violent, it's not visually necessarily unpleasant, except for the fact that the act is happening. But that's the sort of stuff that happens in this movie. So, yeah. So, in spite of all my complaints, I will say this film is put together very, very well. I have said that, actually, but the script is very well done, and how can I say the script is well done if I hate all the characters? Well, it's just the script is entirely comprised of characters from Tarantino movies that are just, you love to hate, right? Except you love to hate them because they're the bad guys and the good guys, you know. But this one, it's just nothing but them. And then you have the visuals, and this movie is just visually fantastic. Very, very beautiful film. And maybe that's just me. I love winter and I love snow, and this movie is just that stark, beautiful snowy landscape. But yeah, I really want to like this, but I can't get past the characters. So that's where I stand. But in the end, there is a lot to recommend about this movie, and especially if you can get past the characters, if you can get behind that and you enjoy seeing characters maybe hopefully get their comeuppance, right? If you like that sort of cathartic bit at the end, then and you think you'll be able to get past the stumbling blocks along the way, then by all means, please see this movie, because it is very well put together. It's very Tarantino-y, right? But if that sort of stuff, you don't think you'll get past not being able to like any of the characters, then unfortunately probably stay away, unless you're a real sucker for cinematography. Then you should probably see it regardless and just live. But so yeah, that's where I stand. If you do see it, or if you have already seen it, please let me know what you think. Because as you may see, I'm really torn about this film. So yeah, and if not, let me know your favorite Tarantino film. Personally, my favorite is actually probably Django Unchained. I really, really love that movie. But yeah, till next time, folks. Later, and hope you enjoy film. Yeah.